Today I'm going to share with you how to make my favorite jalapeno popper esquite dip. Alright, so first we're going to begin by removing the corn kernels from the cob. Once we have our corn, now we can get ready to take it to the stove. Alright, so we're going to begin by heating up our skillet over medium-high heat. And once it's nice and hot, we can add our bacon, break it down. Now we're just going to allow it to cook for 8 minutes or until it's nice and crispy. Okay, so after 6 minutes, my bacon is already nice and crispy. So here I'm going to be adding my jalapeno rounds, and I'm using 1.5. Now we're just going to allow them to fry for about 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, and after a minute, everything looks done. So now I'm just going to remove it from my skillet, along with all of the grease. Okay, now returning to the skillet, I'm going to be adding about 1 teaspoon of the bacon grease, along with 2 tablespoons of butter. Going to allow that to melt. And here, just make sure that you reduce the heat to about medium-low. So after this is going to go by so fast because now we're just going to put it all together. Okay, so once the butter has melted, now we can add our corn. Along with our corn, add the chopped jalapeno and chopped onion. And now we're just going to mix it and allow it to cook for about 5 minutes. Okay, so after 5 minutes, our corn should have darkened in color and our jalapenos and onions should have softened. So here I'm going to be removing some of the mixture, so like that, again, just to garnish. Now I'm just going to move everything to the side so we can have a little center. So we can add our cream cheese. And we're just going to allow our cream cheese to melt. Okay, so once that begins to melt, you can begin to mix it all together with the corn. So now here we're going to add our mayo along with the sour cream. Along with that, our chili powder, lemon pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and a little bit of salt. Now just mix it all together. Okay, once that's mixed, we can add our evaporated milk. And just make sure that you pour it slowly. Now just mix it well and bring it to a simmer. Alright, so once that comes to a simmer, here you're going to taste it for salt and see if you need to adjust it. For me, this is perfect. So now we're just going to reduce the heat to the lowest setting. And slowly we're going to begin to add our cheese. So add cheese little by little at a time. Allow that to melt before adding the rest. And here I'm also going to be adding some queso cotija. Okay, and as soon as our cheese melts, this is done, so turn it off. Before we garnish it, we have to mix in some of the bacon. Okay, now top it with the rest, along with the corn. And here we're also going to be adding our jalapeno rounds. And I just top it with a little more queso cotija. And just like that, we have a delicious jalapeno popper esquite dip.